Hi everyone, I am doing a new thing where I tell basically news reports on here that are on Facebook. Um, One thing that I am going to talk about shortly here briefly is the big one, which is the Sadie Hook Elementary School shooting. My thoughts and prayers are out to those families and friends. One thing I am seeing a lot on Facebook is the honor these victims of the Sadie Hook Elementary School in Connecticut. On Christmas Eve, people will be lighting candles, and then on Christmas Eve, they will be placing them on their front steps, sidewalks, or at the ends of their driveways. It's to help spread the word and let show the new town that the entire state is keeping them in our thoughts and prayers this Christmas Eve. Again, my thoughts and prayers go out to those families and friends and relatives a part of this big, big tragedy that was on the news. So again, I am having my thoughts, prayers go out to those families in this time of need, especially about what's going on. Alright, so in other news that we have going on, if I can find it, because, it's news. News on Facebook. A lot of you might have been seeing it. I will talk a little briefly while I try to find it here. It's about the guy. I know it makes a lot of sense, right? The guy who's been standing outside, the military marine standing outside a school, served less than a year. So a marine is standing guard outside of a school that have only served for less than a year and was private first class when he was discharged. Craig started standing outside of the elementary school where he lived this week in full uniform. He said he is a staff sergeant and he had told other media outlets he did tours overseas. However, apparently Fox 40 has been checking with the military after receiving a call questioning Craig's services. According to the United States Marine Corps, Craig served from only July of 2007 to April of 2008 and reported to the training center in San Diego. According to the records, this is his only command and duty station listed in his file. The records indicate he was discharged and is not on reserve at this time. When he left services, he achieved the rank of private first class. The military file does not indicate why he was discharged. However, Craig's presence at the elementary school was claiming to the children and parents in the wake of the deadly shooting in Newtown, Connecticut. Students thanked Craig on Wednesday during their lunch break. Now, for someone who is doing this, we appreciate it, but at the same time, a lot of people, I'm sure, are questioning, is he safe to do that? I mean, now knowing that he has been discharged, and even though he was prior into the military, a lot of things could change over the years where people become sex offenders and God knows what else. So, I mean, I'm sure some parents were kind of thinking about that and kind of, freaked out. But at the same time, he did apparently, in another story I read that was also on Facebook, he had borrowed someone's uniform of the Desert Camis and put on his nameplates on top of, adding them on top of the uniform where they should be. So, we should kind of careful when stuff like this does happen. We don't know if it could be another shooting incident or if it could just be, actual military trying to be safe. And I applaud Craig, a sergeant with the U.S. Marines who has stand guard outside that elementary school. Thank you for your concern and feeling like your heart needed to do that. That was very sweet. We should look at the message he was trying to send out. A lot of people are having negative and positive thoughts about this. please let me know, what do you think about Craig standing outside of this elementary school, um, and especially about those kids and the parents, and let's all hope that here soon you guys will be doing that light the candle ceremony. Again, if there's any more further information that I see on Facebook, I will make more of these. So have a good holiday, people, and I will see you again for another time of Facebook News.